hitting gear 5 already.
You said one-piece night?
Yeah, it's
Do the one pieces have feet? Do they, I mean, we going full pajamas with the footies?
Yeah. Oh, you know. And Connect already knows.
34-112 to Golden State on Wednesday night. Johnson had 21 points in that game, and Johnson's on the board tonight for the Hawks, and Luka's on the board for Dallas, and he slithers through.
And he turns it over. Luka with the great anticipation. Connect raising up, couldn't finish. Vincent inside to Dončić. In a crowd, got it.
When Luka Dončić is on the floor, the game feels different. It's not just about speed or athleticism, it's about control, confidence, and complete command of the moment. Every possession looks intentional, every move calculated, like he's already seen the play unfold before it even happens. The ball in his hands isn't rushed, it's patient, poised, and dangerous. What really separates Luka is his ability to dictate pace.
Atlanta had a road trip of just 2 games out to California. Luka banks it home. That's some interesting scheduling that Atlanta...
And done making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. You see the way the Clippers defense has ratcheted up with him back on the court.
Jefferson with an easy roll to the bucket.
Bogdanovich not getting all the way over.
Murray's been on a tear. Obviously, he had to do more with Trey being out. He has certainly been able to make a different contribution. Luka.
Relatively silent night for Harden offensively as he turns it over. 2-on-1 for the Lakers. Luka with that deceleration layup with 9 in the game.
Is the decel is a Euro stop? All we know it is a bucket for Luka Dončić, who has figured out a way to be successful. Hasn't shot it great.
Now you got Saddiq Bey attacking. That's no good. Grant Williams got back. Ball bounces to Hardaway. Another pass over the top. Luka throws a lot of those, but he catches that one to score.
It's going to be interesting to see how Steph's production steps up in the playoffs this year.
That game on ABC tomorrow. Good steal. Low man help from Luka. Finney Smith. Dodo with the slam.
Dealt with a ton of injuries in his career. He said, I feel good after this first game back. He said there's no soreness. It's easier to feel that physically than to convincing yourself of that mentally, Mark.
You still might have a couple keys to the gym, Corey. You never know. First Clipper lead since it was 25-24 for the Clippers. Dončić.
Luka Dončić able to get downhill and gets his easiest bucket of the night.
He doesn't let the defense decide anything. Whether the game needs to slow down or suddenly explode, he adjusts instantly. His ball handling is smooth and deceptive, using subtle changes of direction and timing to keep defenders guessing. One hesitation is all he needs. Blink, and he's already created space. Then there's the vision. Luka sees the court like a chessboard. He finds passing lanes most players don't even notice. No-look passes, perfectly timed kickouts, cross-court dimes, all delivered with confidence and precision.
Onyeka Okongwu just turned the ball over. And here is Luka against the aforementioned Okongwu. Fourth-year center from USC. Dribble drive inside for a layup. And once a foul, he hits the deck.
Dončić out front, working against former All-NBA defensive team player Simmons. Luka on the drive, got it! To get his mojo and swag back.
And these are the type of plays that Luka Dončić has used to haunt the Clippers throughout his career. Averages
Patty Mills, DeJounte Murray, Bogdanovich, and Saddiq Bey complete the group on the floor for Atlanta. But it's the Luka show right now.
That's even more.
He really did. That's vintage Kawhi Leonard. That's getting to that mid-post, going to work, just unable to get that touch to go.
Another step back by Luka. That's 2 in a row. Happy birthday, Luka Dončić.
So much opportunities you can give Luka Dončić, and he's been able to play one-on-one against those matchups, the mismatches throughout the night.
James out of there with it after an empty possession for the Jazz. And here's Dončić driving, puts it up, instead it's a lob. And Hayes with the slam. We know how Luka loves to lob it to his friends.
On that last one, but this is what Luka loves to do. He loves to get into the paint. He had to.
Got it right.
He's had a pretty good feel on most of them this year. Johnson up on Luka. Down the lane, stopping, back to the basket, and scores again.
He doesn't just pass the ball, he places it exactly where it needs to be, turning good opportunities into great ones. Teammates thrive because he makes the game easier for everyone around him. As a scorer, Luka is built for tough moments. Contested shots don't bother him. Physical defense doesn't shake him. He stays balanced, composed, and fearless. Step backs, off-balance finishes, deep-range shots, these aren't highlights for him, they're routine.
It's a different world now.
It certainly is. As crazy as that might sound, but
Rashawn Holmes in the game for a depleted Dallas center rotation. And Luka back and picking.
One. On the switch, Luka's got the big on him. Tries the three. And hits it. The first of many to come for Luka Dončić as a Laker.
Three-point shot, the way he just jabs and freezes defenders.
Luka fading, hitting again. The dazzling display continues.
Dončić drives. Corner three. Hachimura no good. Dončić there, cleaning it up inside for the basket. Picking up the foul.
Finney Smith on the glass that allowed Dončić to end up with this bunny. But you see, Roy Hachimura is going to end up with a lot of clean looks.
He looks ahead. Dončić tries to get around his man. Does for the moment. He'll just step back, swish it through.
And you see what speed he does everything.
Now, where have you seen Luka grow the most? He said everywhere, but when he's willing, he's been a much better defender than he was early on in his career. Three ball from Hachimura is good to beat the shot clock buzzer. Two on him.
You know, he gets the switch, so he's going to go downhill against Markkanen, and you see him jump in the air, but realizes.
When pressure rises, his confidence rises with it. Those are the moments he lives for, and it's not just offense. Luka brings awareness and effort on the defensive end as well. Smart positioning, quick hands, and the ability to read passing lanes allow him to disrupt plays and create extra possessions. He understands the flow of the game on both ends of the floor.
It's 26 20-point games this year. LeBron, open three! Got it! 22 seasons, 40 years of age. LeBron James, 50,002 points.
The 50,000-point mark. Drive, kick, catch, and let fly, LeBron. Get the triple.
LeBron James on the year from three. 39.
They're playing the long game right now for sure. A lot of picks over the next 7 years. 11 first-round picks in the next 7 years. This is the option they're going to take, and Will Hardy could be the guy to lead it.
So Dončić does the Dirk with Dirk in attendance after LeBron just did it.
It looked like he banged his head on the floor.
Yeah, we'll show it to you again. I mean, it was definitely a really hard ball, but he delivers a perfect alley-oop lob to Hayes.
Clarkson ni al aro. Luka le desvían el pase, pero LeBron se encarga de componerlo.
Luka Dončić buscando una y otra vez a LeBron en estas transiciones, en estos rompimientos. El juego como resultado está en los libros. Veremos hasta dónde llegan las estadísticas del
He's been doing that a lot lately.
Luka down the middle he goes. Drive, kick, shake. One bounce for rhythm.
That's all it was, a rhythm bounce.
Jamal Murray, catch and shoot. Can't get that. Murray's had 7 threes in each of his last 2 games. Oh, what a pass! Dončić, perfection there on the assist.
Steve Nash, John Stockton, they all know the throw ahead.
Lakers still playing without the big man that they sought, but Jackson Hayes has given them some size and playing well and clears way for Luka Dončić. LeBron down on the corner. Dončić running with Hayes, and Luka gets it to go.
And you can't let him go left.
Overall, Luka Dončić isn't just a scorer or a playmaker, he's a complete offensive engine. He controls tempo, creates opportunities, and delivers in big moments. These highlights don't just show skill, they show basketball intelligence, leadership, and a player who thrives when the spotlight is brightest. When Luka is in rhythm, the game bends to his will, and that's what makes watching him so special.